The crazy ones change the world. Well, that's a quote from Phil Knight, author of Ciudad or Nunca Pares in Spanish. This book helps me a lot with the things about overthinking and procrastination in some point, because as if you never read this book before, it's a really good book that I can recommend to you. It talks about how a simple thought can become to a company with a value of $1,000,000,000. A couple days ago, I finished this book, and it was a really good experience. In this book, Phil Knight talks about the feeling of doing things that you want to do, even if you don't have the chances. You look for them. You look for the chances, and it was real inspired. Actually, it was one of my biggest inspiration to create this experiment, this project that I'm working on. That it's Anekdota, the YouTube channel that you are watching right now. And something that I realized reading this book is that people overthink a lot. We always are thinking about what other people are gonna think about us, about our projects. And yeah, it's okay if the validation that we want to get it's from our family, from our friends. But something that this book helps me to realize is that most of the people, me included, overthinks a lot. And that's the thing why we never start doing what we want to do. Like in my case, I always had this thought about create a YouTube channel or pass from being the guy who watch YouTube videos to the one who creates YouTube videos. And thank you, first of all, from watch this video, because as I said before, it's an experiment. So I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but it's nice to film myself in a different language. I'm a Spanish not native speaker, so this is really interesting. Overthink, it's something really common right now in our society, and it's something that happens to me because before I started this channel, I was like, dude, I don't have the best camera, I don't have like the best microphone, even I don't have any idea of how to start a YouTube channel. And if we go to the definition of overthink, just as Cambridge University said, the definition will be the action of thinking a lot that it's not useful. And it's true. Like sometimes we feel overwhelmed to start something new, and it's perfectly understandable because everyone who starts something, you start feeling anxious, overwhelmed of what's going on, what am I doing. But also, you will never know if you don't try. And I want to take an analogy from this YouTube creator who inspired me to create this podcast and record myself. His name is Ali Abdal. It's a really good YouTube channel, a YouTube creator. This analogy is about two different personalities. One, it's the architect. People who needs everything in order to start doing the things. Like they need the tools, the components, everything ready to start doing the things. I think that I'm one of the, my mind is more like an architect, but for this I start to thinking in the other way, the second personality, that it's archaeologist. The archaeologist is person who start doing things that they have an end goal, but they experiment about the way of do things. Like maybe they don't follow the normal route, but they split until they get his goals. And I encourage you to do that, to be an archaeologist. You're gonna start feeling anxious in some point because you don't have control over the things, but it's better than start thinking about I need this, I need this, I need this. There's a lot of excuses. In my opinion, you should try to start doing things. Like, just look at me. I'm a simple guy, a Mexican guy who starts I'm speaking in front of the camera. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but it's really nice. Uh-huh. And maybe you just try, like, just as Eminem said in one of his famous famous songs, if you only have one chance, one opportunity. Vamos. Yeah, you only have one life, uh, so enjoy, try whatever you want. Maybe you will discover something about you. You will develop more skills that will help you in the future, and it's really nice. I don't know what is gonna happen with this channel, but at least I want you to encourage you to try new things, and hopefully you're gonna do it. So thank you.